or a couple of spell books with him, and he copies stuff in scrolls into his own book. He's there for long hours. And when he's not there, he's doing shady shit. There's a couple of guards that have seen him, but have been paid off by other people to not capture him.
That tells me somebody else is paying attention to him.
Yep, but that pretty much tells me like, oh, you see him? No, you did not see him. Take this. You see this instead.
That means that he was covered up until recently. Quite often, if he got caught doing something, somebody would bail him out. Leona specifically,
he seems to have gotten himself in hot water or something. If information is leaking out on him now and it wasn't before, stuff has already gone down for him.
So Leona specifically would be noted that following the trail of who's been paying for him, it was Valen Rander, one of the higher ups in the Shadow Court until recently. And you guys do kind of know who that is from being in the Shadow Court. That is a Rander, or a Valen. How would you like to proceed? Hi, Shadow.
I'm not sure what we just figured out. My brain just did not wrap around it. We're all wrapped around the same idea of this person we're looking for, Uranus, was it? Being at his church and at the library regularly?
Yes, goes to the library for long hours. Go ahead, Cici.
Yeah, and he's shady as shit. That's what we learned.
And he's shady as shit, yeah.
Shady as shit, and until recently, Valen has been covering his ass.
But recently has stopped. Meaning he's gotten out of favor for some reason or another, or has left the organization, which is what we were verifying, and we now know where to find him.
Yes, you do. So how would you like to proceed?
Just getting myself up to speed in slow motion.
So what's the plan here, Chief?
Well,
is a deep hole in the ground you get water from.
You know what I'm thinking? I say we can follow and confront him in secret, or we can just put some urchins out to just monitor his movements.
I know. Proper response for this. In the DM. Oh, that's the wrong channel.
I have to say, this response is going to be really good or really bad.
No, it was the why not both meme.
Yo quiero los dos.
Why not both?
Rodelorado.
The fact that a whole ass taco commercial became a meme, holy crap.
Both is good.
Yep.
Yeah, that too. Eldorado's great too. But
hey,
that was made to be a meme. To be fair, that was made to be a meme when memes weren't even existent yet.
Yeah, her too.
Yeah. Both these memes are correct.
Exactly.
But no, I was just saying, Road to El Dorado was basically written and animated as a meme before memes were even a real thing.
It's one of the progenitors of memes.
V just
Alright, so you're gonna do both.
So, V pulls out her lantern for a little bit, and as she's kind of poking at the flame of her lantern, she goes, I just remember, I do have a spell that could help out with this.
Oh.
Yes, I was conversing, and I remember there was a spell that I don't really use because I don't have much use of it, but I decided after our last situation to have it packed away. Clairvoyance. It can be very helpful.
Hmm.
I think we
I
can
don't
get some
remember what
use.
that does.
You create an invisible sensor within range. The range, by the way, is 1 mile, and a location familiar to you that I either have visited or seen before, or in an obvious location that is unfamiliar to you, such as behind a door, around a corner, or in a grove of trees. The intangible, invulnerable sensor remains in place for the duration. When you cast a spell, I can choose either seeing or hearing. You can use the chosen
Oh,
sense.
it's Scry.
It's kind of like Scry, yes.
You set up a turret in the other team's bushes.
Pretty much.
For 10 minutes,
All
okay.
she has to know is where he lives. She can cast that up and then keep an eye on him. It only lasts for 10 minutes, but that's a 10 minutes worth of information they can get before they do anything.
You could
Where
you could
we
walk
did
past
not
his
find out
place
where he
multiple
lives.
times and cast it.
True.
Well, you guys didn't find out where he lives, but you did find out where he frequents.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was about to say where he lives, obviously, but obviously where he's frequent, which is obviously the church or the library, thing put up. So as we're gonna continue, so we can set it up in a location where I don't think he'll expect to have this watching him. On one hand, it could be the church, though I don't really expect him to do much inside of a church. On the other hand, there's the library, and I hear he loves the library a lot. You can put this up into a section that he tends to stay at the most. Watch him from, I say, above. And unless he's actually looking for something watching him, I don't expect him to just be able to just see it.
Most people never look up.
Exactly.
Yeah, people don't look up. They really don't.
Exactly. That's why I specify up, Rose.
Uh-huh.
But,
Alright, so where are you putting it?
well, for one, V needs to find out exactly where he is up in the library, so that way she can put it into that area. Which means visiting the library and just asking if he has a fair spot. Just a simple question, nobody really thinks too much of that. Oh yeah, I heard this person come by. Where do they used to stay at? Oh, they stay over there. Okay then, thank you. And that's about it. And all she needs is just a visual of that area, so she can put that spell up. But yeah, that's pretty much what V's gonna do. She's gonna at least visit the library, get an idea. Instead of mentioning his name, by the way, she's gonna ask where are the magical tomes or magical books for studying, and then see if there's this place in the library that a person of his stature will actually sit at and study. Or at least a place that he has to go through to get into it, because knowing where he goes, if he's not studying there, if he has like a secret place he studies at, secret room, hidden room, whatever, she needs to know. And she's going to put it in that space area, so that way she can watch if he goes into a secret hideaway or whatever.
Makes sense? Alright. So the place that you're going to is tucked within the veiled architecture of the third circle of the noble district of Uranus. Uranus. And sorry, way too many A names. Wow, okay.
Whose fault is that?
Tucked within
Blame
the
the
veiled
spell
architecture
checker.
of the third circle in Anasari. It's called the Thalorian Archive, which appears to be almost modest, with an obsidian structure entwined with silver-veined ivy that glimmers under starlight. A perpetual illusion hides the true entrance, a moon-shaped archway of enchanted crystal only visible to those bearing a glyph of sanctioned access. Subtle wards buzz faintly around the perimeter, repelling lesser beings and casual curiosity.
Mm. Okay, well.
I can't help out. I'm not there.
So,
I mean, you can. I think you all met up.
yeah.
Did you?
Well, this would be more of a by himself sort of situation. It sounded like, you know, checking on that, setting things up, and we meet back up after, right?
Yeah.
I thought
Makes
this was
sense.
the during part. No worries.
Yeah, I say, because I know V definitely went off on her own to do this.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
Okay.
I thought you were off on your own right now, so I'm not there to help. So we haven't gotten back together yet, is what I'm saying, Rose.
Yeah. Because it's less suspicious when you only have one person doing it versus a whole group doing it. But, so with that repelling, does that mean the clairvoyance will not work?
To get in.
Not to get in. No. Wait, what
It's
I
an
mean?
illusion that hides the main entrance that is mainly accessible to those that have magic. It's an Arcanist library.
So her divinity would not work to get through. Since arcane and divine magic are two separate types of magic. Even though they're classified as magic typing in, you know, the world, divine magic and arcane magic are classified as two different types of magics.
Divine magic comes from the gods. Arcane magic comes from not the gods. Nature magic comes from nature, and
sometimes gods.
the other type comes from death, usually.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is arcane magic. He studies arcane magic regularly.
So she wouldn't be able to get in there because she doesn't have any arcane magic.
No, but you have people in your team that do.
That is true.
Quite a few of them. You have at least 3 of them.
But too many of us gathering in the same place is just going to draw more attention.
It won't really work for her though, because for clairvoyance, she must know the area.
Yeah, no matter how good I tell you how the place looked. Yeah, you know, the toilet in there was amazing.
So that would not work. So V would leave the area. However, she did make note of all the magical defense system there, because clearly that's gonna be a factor later on. As she just kind of leaves the area, she's like, "Well, that was a bust, but not a huge bust." She still has other things that she can do. But yeah, that's it for her.
Alright. How would the other 2 like to proceed?
Sorry, I'm like half asleep here. I might actually hop off.
Okay.
I'm sorry. I'm just like,
It's all good.
for some reason, I'm crashing real bad. I'll see you guys
Okay.
Friday.
Yeah. See you later.
Have a good night.
Night.
Okay, Neil, how would you like to proceed?
I did my thing with Leona, didn't I?
Yes. And you
You
got
said that
the
was good.
information
You
from
said that was
Leona.
going to take a couple, most of the time frame. I figured that was that.
Finishing up the week you guys can go on the queen mission. So going back to your main base, you don't need a long rest because you just had one.
I will say before the day ends, V will make her way back over to the Fae shop to purchase that sword. She figures, what the hell? If something bad happens, then she would just default on her promise.
If you can get away with that.
Exactly. If she can get away with it, she will. I'm sure there's some type of divine power that she can use to get away with it, but we'll see. That's only if it turns out to be a bad deal.
Exactly.
Yeah, if it's
One's
a
gonna
good
watch
deal,
out for themselves.
yeah, I mean, if it's a good deal, she's gonna follow through to it. But if it's a bad deal, then she's gonna default onto it. So we'll see when that time comes.
What do you mean you want me to kill God? Which one?
Which one?
Yeah, exactly. Which one?
And if I have to kill a god, hold on, I gotta go call Kratos first, the expert.
Got my buddy on the line. Yeah. Hey, Kratos.
Can I call a
Yeah.
friend?
I need you.
I'm phoning
You
a
remember
friend
that
in
time
for
I
this.
helped you? Yeah. Come on. You down? We're going to take out a god. Yeah, it's just one. Don't worry. Make
Like I
that
said, call the
3.
expert.
Make that 4, 7. There's 27 of them. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're down, Kayla. I'll buy you a case of beer.
Wait, you want the Doomsayer to come along with us? I don't know why, but okay. But yeah, so she's gonna do that purchase there.
Awesome. So that is 200 gold. And you get a great sword that has Sylvan Grasp on it once per short rest. When you hit a creature, you can force it to make a DC 13 saving throw. On a failure, the target speed is reduced by 10 feet until the start of your next turn as spectral vines briefly entangle its legs. And Whispering Edge. You get advantage on perception checks that rely on hearing while in natural terrain while the sword is unsheathed.
I hear something in the woods. Holy shit, there's a lot of echoes on these trees.
Interesting. Okay. I will actually build that sword in a moment. And by in a moment, I mean I'm about to go build it right now.
That doesn't surprise me at all. Alright, so, finishing out the week, you get on your lovely rocks of varying colors.
It's like
As
a rock flying through the sky like a rock. Hey, look, it's that guy like a rock. I'm sorry.
Alyssa Ray, comes up to you and reminds you all that you need for information on the purple roses, and she explains that the Pond of Tears is where they make the stuff from the reports that you guys have found, the stuff that turns people a little cuckoo crazy and into abominations,
I'm Coco for Cuckoo Puffs.
but also that you guys should check out Valrasha Oasis, as it is known for growing purple roses as the only city in the world that has these rare flowers. As you will need to rest at least once. That would probably be a good spot to go rest at, as it is basically halfway between the two areas. And the Queen has asked you to check out the oasis along the way, since you're going to be passing that way anyways.
Seems we're going to the Oasis. Everyone pack their bathing suits?
Yes.
As is traditional amongst Minotaurs, we only bathe naked.
And when we get there, we have to find out what the fuck a Wonderwall is.
Yes.
That's a good question. What the fuck is a Wonderwall?
I too wish to know what this Wonderwall.
I'm not making something for that. No. Alright.
It's the joke about the song that Oasis does, Wonderwall. Or as I call it, Butterball.
Butterball! Anyways, so you guys take
Broiling
off.
in the oven, butterball.
You guys take off into the sky on your beautiful birds.
We take off into
And
the sunset.
as you get up past the trees, you can see to the north that there is the land of which are frozen asses that you had come from at one point, and whose king and queen you have pissed off thoroughly. Jaron hears something, which I will DM you in a second.
Oh shit, they turned us in!
To the south, you guys see... Let's re-find my map. To the south, you guys see a beautiful purple area that does not have any mist in it, and looks kind of multicolored from all hell in different versions of purple, as if it was Fey folk touched to high hell.
Gasp.
And to the west, you can see a vastly large ocean, followed by more trees, which is
Damn, we
probably the
got
way
some
that you go.
elevation.
Oh yeah, these birds can fly really, really fast.
Well,
You're
to see
on
that far,
literal rock.
we would have needed a good elevation too, right?
Oh god, yeah. You're up pretty far.
Or you'd have to use Lionel's sword and do the sight beyond sight thing.
So yeah, you can see the purple islands to the south, the white island stuff up to the north, and to your west you can see the lighter green ones, which you figure that's probably where you have to go because that's the longest way to where you need to get.
Well, it seems like the longest route is that way. And that means that looks like where we have to go. Let's go to that place we're supposed to be to stop at first, and then keep going. Fast travel! Unless we're going to encounter harpies or something along the way. Back off, you birds!
Oh, but I gotta find the right thing from the other day. That's not the thing I'm looking for, but those are shinies. Well, that's the food I was looking for from the other day. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. I need the picture of the place.
With the things and the stuff?
Yes, ignore the text on here. It's called something different, but this is essentially what the city looks like. And I'll describe it in a second.
You're stealing content from something else? Oh my.
I'm not.
It has a different name on it, though.
That's because it used to be named the city of Lovin. It's now the island of Lovin.
Yes, yes. We're going to Lovin Island.
Yes, yes you are.
Deep in the hole of Lovin.
So, the island has a beautiful, calming purple mixed with some slightly deeper blue hues, and it is known for the Satin Sands Desert, the Rasha Oasis, and Okwald, the city. It is located in the southern part of the Broken Promise Islands. As you guys fly and are coming over towards it, you guys can see a bunch of kids pointing, going, "Mom! Mom! Look!" As people start looking up at you, and you all notice that there's a huge festival going on beneath you. There's people all around that are celebrating something. There's drinks galore, food everywhere, and there are vendors all across the area. This place is immensely busy. Busier than Anasari almost was, because Anasari has different rings, so they kind of mill about once in a while. This place is busy because it's all in one main city. Stop distracting me, Nail.
No.
Guys, let's go to
I
the
can confirm
festival
it.
so she gets out of this kick of wanting us to go to a festival.
See, this is where you see those kids or whatever waving and go, look. That's when you leave her to hear a rock and whisper in its ear, do a loop-de-loop.
Woo, 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 woo.
As you whisper that, can I get you to give me? I want to say body
Athletics or
check, but that's not a. Body check
Athletics
is
or
not a thing
something?
in this. Yeah, athletics or acrobatics, whichever you're higher in.
See what happens here.
Not a save check.
Okay. That didn't work.
That's because it's in all caps.
Yeah, I bumped
It's,
the
it's,
caps lock.
it's
My bad.
so fussy, isn't it, Kyle?
Yeah, and I keep bumping my caps lock.
It's those damn fat fingers we got, right?
That would be the right command, right?
The right spelling, not the right full command.
Just making.
Okay, that armor though, Neil, I would wear that in a heartbeat. That is fucking sexy armor.
18.
Yes!
Alright, so you say, do a loop-de-loop as you grab onto the saddle that you're on and have been trained how to do this. It circles around for a minute, gains more height, and then does like a loop-de-loop, and then lands. Smooth as can be, as people are like, oh god, whoa! Can we find it? It's so big! As people start rushing Rataxes.
One at a time, you know.
Rataxes,
Yes, you can pet him. No, 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 don't feed him your teddy bear.
Oh.
Gives him indigestion.
Oh, no. You'll never get it back.
Perception check. Rataxes. The rest of you, I'm guessing you're just doing a normal landing.
We'll make it a little. I'll make mine a little entertaining, but no full on loop de loop. Not after last time.
Nothing. That was something
This
super
thing fucking
important.
hates me, man.
Okay. Awesome. You don't see it.
Wah, ha, ha. Like all the nurse.
As the rest of you land, can I get everybody else to give me a perception check?
No. I'm right there with you, Rataxes.
And Tasha?
Yeah.
Perception check.
A perception check.
Oh.
We are playing D&D.
Don't worry, Tasha. We're almost done. You'll be able to go to bed soon.
I didn't mean to pass out.
It's okay.
Perception, please, Tasha.
I know.
You know Rose. She just
Also,
likes
you're
to
all
rush
in the
people.
playing channel, funny enough.
Oh,
15.
I just noticed that.
how do I keep getting into the playing channel? I swear, I'm just sitting in
On
the
the wrong one,
rules
I'm not sure.
channel.
My bad. I didn't even realize if Rosie would have said anything.
I didn't realize it until just now myself, okay?
My bad.
We're not
I looked, I was like-
ADHD at all.
I looked and I was like, wait a minute. That says playing channel. Shit, they're in the playing channel.
Oops. Well, I scrolled up to look at your map and I didn't change back. That was probably that's what I did.
It happens.
That's probably it.
Alright, so none of you actually see it.
All right, nobody sees somebody do the thing. Okay, what do we do now?
What would you like to do? Because you guys are in a city. Oh,
What do we-
actually,
What are we
Actually,
supposed to do? Well,
Neo.
how long do we have to wait for these thingies to rest in this situation? How long do we have? 10 hours, 12 hours, 8 hours, 4 hours,
Well,
six
you
and
were
a
supposed to
half?
also check. You were all supposed to check out stuff here because this is a place that has that grows the purple rose, so it could be a lead, from what they were saying.
Yes, we have to gather some information, and we have to enjoy the scenery. But how long do we have for the mounts to be fully rested? 12 hours ish?
About 12 hours minimum. Also, Neil, I need you to do voices, please.
Which voice?
I sent you the information. You didn't practice this with me at one point.
I don't remember the voice though.
Vendors.
But was there a specificness or
Nope.
a certain style? Like, come on, come all to try the velvet thorn wraps made from beetle and scorpion meat. It has a uniquely smooth flavor. Come to try some some rose blush elixir, jasmine essence, date vinegary. Date vinegary? What?
Vinegar.
Come
Vinegar.
to try some rose blush elixir, jasmine essence, date vinegar with fermented rose hips. Oh, Granny, look! I see Mother! Mother? All hail, Mother! And a bunch of people bowing.
Yeah.
Dun, 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 and we turn to see Mother.
Turn to see Mother once I find Mother.
Mother, where are you, Mother? I've been searching for you so long, Mother.
Okay, I apparently can't find her description. That is
Description, you just need her picture.
I do just need a picture.
You have a picture of her. You showed it to me.
I do. So you see a woman.
Damn it, a woman. I knew it was going to be trouble.
Makes me think of a song now.
Alright, so you see a woman that has kind of bark-like skin in a beautiful bluish teal dress, and her head is wrapped all around in purple roses. Her long brown hair cascades down her back, and everybody seems to be revering her. As she walks over to you and goes, "Welcome, adventurers. It's not often that we see many with such large rides coming into our
My, what
domicile.
a powerful rock you have. Oh no, she's
What brings
thorny.
you? What brings you to Valshara Oasis?"
Mostly our birds. But we've heard good things about the cuisine, and we were told to look around. So we figured on our way through, we'd see what you had to offer. Me, I'm looking for a good meal right now. We've been flying for hours.
Well, you came at the perfect time. We are having the festival of Jaron. The wonderful god of festivities has blessed our crops and blessed our people over the many years.
Well,
So,
then
we celebrate him.
I can't say no to an offer like that. Where do we go to partake of this lovely meal?
She kind of just sweeps her hands around to all the vendors and goes, "Any one of them can get you various different types of food."
Excellent.
Egg salad. I'm sorry, I'm hungry.
One of the vendors that you see happens to be very demonic looking, or partly demonic looking.
He's pervish.
If his food isn't spicy, I want my money back. I'm going
He's
right over.
pervish.
I'm going right over to him.
He's pervish.
Sir, what is it you sell? Oh, footlongs. Oh, I see how this goes.
Eat you all.
Angela's coming over for a second.
Okie dokes. Gotta find the food. Where's the
What do you
food?
mean you want my wiener between your buns? What kind of vendor are you?
Oh!
What? It's a hot dog vendor. It's a hot dog vendor. A little ketchup.
It
a
is
little.
not a hot dog vendor.
He lied to me.
Anywho's pervish cooking, of course, so as Kyle wants me to explain, it's from the Mything series. Oz, AAHZ, don't ask, I don't know. Robert Ashman creation, little green demon guy about my height. Their pervish cooking apparently could not be distinguished from the dragon pens. The tank kept moving. It was that bad.
Wow, okay.
Apparently, their cooking smells like dragon shit.
Yummy.
So he is selling velvet thorn wraps at his area. There's thinly sliced roasted scorpion and seasoned beetle meat wraps. And I will show you.
These are excellent. I guarantee you will enjoy, my friend. I do not know why I suddenly sound French.
You suddenly sound like Rene.
Viva la resistance! Enjoy.
That's funny.
This is some of the other food that is being sold. Once I get you all the pictures.
Oh no. Oh no. We let her get
Alright.
get to showing us the pictures of food. We're doomed.
No.
She has been so chomping at the bit to show these foods.
They give you amazing
Pictures of gnomes.
pictures of noms.
To be honest, the little lettuce leaf things, the stuff that's in them looks kind of like it could be a strawberry.
There's more. I forgot.
Cut like it
the
was
other
cut
three.
like it was a piece of meat or something, like it's sashimi style, or like something like that. But it has that dip that looks like it would be spicy, so it's like not a strawberry, but something similar. But that would go good with spicy is how it would envision that, and you would dip it with the lettuce in there, and the lettuce thing adds a different highlight to the flavor, and whatever those little tiny spiky bits are on it, I'm assuming they would be some sort of seasoning that isn't as spiky as it looks, because they just look like chunks of toothpick.
Pervish, yeah.
The pearl tapioca looks amazing. The kebab looks neat. I'm not sure why it's all tomatoes, but it could be potatoes too.
It's not tomatoes. It's a berry. if I'm not mistaken.
The green pea gyoki or gyozi or gyozo, yeah, gyozo or hot pots beside the cake look amazing. Cake itself looks neat, but I probably wouldn't try it. I'm not into that alcohol that much, but that cider, the last drink looks good. That looks like oatmeal with almonds on it, which maybe. I don't know. The fish looks neat. Whatever the purple thing is, I'm not certain of. And that drumstick looks like something straight out of Zelda.
And these are the vendors. The one in the yellow outfit is actually dancing in the middle of the thing, being entertainment.
Dancing around, sensually looking at people, walking close to some guy who looks like he's single and maybe a little bit alone, and giving him that look of, "Hey, for the right price, I can make your night entertaining." As he like stumbles closer, and then she like gives him the psych, just kidding, move away movement as he stumbles back because he's already sloshed.
Very sloshed. So, what food would you like to eat, and who would you like to talk to?
The answer is yes for the food.
And just yes for the food.
Jaron doesn't want to talk to anyone. Jaron wants to talk to the plate. And the plate is going to try everything.
Give me
You're gonna
food.
tell me what
All
you
the
want.
food.
You're going to tell me what I want to know.
You will tell me what I want to know, or I will eat every last bite of you. I see the silent treatment. We'll see how you take this stab.
Nom, 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 nom.
That is what I will do to you next. Your friend never saw what was coming. Because you guys don't have eyes.
Ah.
So we eat some food, or I eat some food.
Alright, so the
Me too.
lamb is a slow roasted desert lamb basted in a reduction of local blush fruit, a plum like citrusy oasis fruit, and a honeyed fig resin. Served with a crisp dessert herbs and glowing blue salt crusts harvested from Mineral Spring. The purple bread is indigo petal bread, a fragrant, slightly sweet flatbread dyed with purple rose oil and dusted with powdered lavender sugar, often used as a base for meals or dipped into oils infused with dream root or jellied dates. The fish is sunspire fish, a rare silver-scaled fish found only in the deepest desert springs, filleted raw and flash-cooked with radiant heat magic, served over chilled...
You almost said dessert springs, didn't you?
I did. Served over chilled vine leaves with crushed cactus blossom and spiced rose water. The porridge stuff is mirage millet and fragrant lentil porridge, creamy and spiced with cinnamon, cardamom, and clove. Commonly eaten during dusk meals, garnished with fire-dried dates and edible pollen dust. You have cactus wine, which is a mildly intoxicating and flavored with prickly pear and saffron.
It'll quench
And then
you. It's the quenchiest.
And then the darker one of the two, the one in the black and other big bottle, is known as sand wine, sold specifically by the tiefling with the gold skin.
You gotta have a bit of grit to drink it, because it has a bit of grit to it.
Yeah, you're gonna need a constitution check for that one, because that one is a specialty wine that only he served. It can fuck you up.
I'ma fuck you up, bitch ass motherfucker.
Fuck you up real good.
I'ma
Then we had the whispered pearl pudding. A chilled mousse infused with a dream nectar and topped with iridescent sugar pearls. The velvet thorn wraps, which is the scorpion and beetle meat wrapped in crimson lettuce and dusted with edible rose thorns, served with dipping sauce of spicy hibiscus and golden chili oil, which you get from the camion.
when it stabs you, isn't it so appetizing? Ow, the flavor!
You have ember fruit skewers, charred fruit from fire-touched trees near the ember fringe, including ember melon and spiced fig, glazed with honey wine and served still steaming. Each skewer includes one illusory ghost fruit that only some can taste. The shiverleaf dumplings are translucent dumplings filled with cool mint leaf gel and powdered desert orchid, said to cause a pleasurable chill that runs down the spine. Then you have the temptation petal cake, which is the layered cake. Each tier is infused with a different magical emotion from joy, longing, passion, serenity, etc., etc. Eating too much of this can give you emotional intoxication and fuck you up. And then you have our
In other
rose
words,
blush
we're
elixir.
going into a food coma this session.
Sounds about right.
And And Rose Blush Elixir is a drink brewed
Brood.
from
Brood.
fermented rose hips, jasmine essence, and date vinegar, served in glowing glass flute. It's served as part of the Crimson Vow ritual, meant to symbolize surrender to joy, desire, and divine pleasure. Ta-da!
Woot! Rosie got through the description, and it didn't take 2 hours. Yes.
This time.
Nope, just an hour and a half.
Ooh, shiny pale skin. I like her. You're shocking me, Neil. I need to look away. Oh, look at that later. So, who is trying the sand wine?
I said yes.
Okay, Constitution
I'm
check.
trying everything. Actually, not. I'm probably not going to try
Sorry,
too much of the alcohol. I'm going to try one of the alcohols. Sure, the sand wine. Let's see
Constitution
how
and
my
make
luck
sure
is
in the
today.
billing rolls.
Okay, my luck is a little wobbly. Let's see. Oh, that's not the right channel. That's not the right channel. That's not even the right server. That's not the right channel. That's the right channel. What am I doing? Con save.
Con save.
Save.
Is
Con.
anybody else trying the sand wine?
I'm good.
No.
I'm gonna watch What a Death to Neil first.
Yeah, that's why I'm trying it, so that you guys get to see what happens. All right, I do not have. Nope, don't have any bonuses to that. No advantage. Hadoom! 8. The cow is drinking. And that is where I'm going to stop drinking for the night. Knowing your limits is half the battle.
Okay, so at first, it tastes sweet, like a kiss remembered from somebody that you have seen long ago and loved very deeply. Then it turns sharp as like a whisper that was something that never was. You get the emotion of yearning.
Damn it! I knew I should have gone on that fishing trip with Dad. Which makes it sound like I was kissing my dad, but that's not how I meant that.